Shelly asks, our 14-month-old does not like to sit still. If he's in a diaper, cloth, he will either go in the diaper or he will signal. I will remove the diaper. He won't sit long enough and then goes on the floor. Same problem if he's naked. Getting him to sit more than 15 seconds is practically impossible. We're using a Baby Bjorn smart potty. Should we just take a break? I feel like he's just learning to go on the floor. Right. So there is a part in my book that's about doing diaper free time responsibly, and how to teach them, I think it's in troubleshooting too, how to teach them how not to go on the floor if they've developed a habit at that. So take a look there if you can. Right here, the first thing I would say that's just yelling out at me is to absolutely change to a toilet seat reducer and get something really cool and interesting for the child to hold. Where's the thing I was giving him? We have this new little wooden whisk, and he really likes that because he can like bang on it and stir the bathtub with it and stuff like that. So find something. You can also get like those really squishy, slimy ball things that you find at one of those cheapo stores, and that, you know, hopefully they won't bite them. Like get a really sturdy one, or a snow globe in a plastic bottle. You can make one. It's got glitter in it. We don't want to make it into playtime, but we want to occupy. So even if it's just something tactile that he can just hold and squeeze or whatever. The other thing is you need to give him privacy. So turn around and busy yourself with something, you know, organize your hair bands or whatever in the other part of the bathroom to ignore. But you want to put him on the toilet, hand him something, turn around and give privacy. Okay, change your receptacle. And then you could start using the smart potty again when you start to go towards wrapping up, which again, there's the mini course on wrapping up EC that I would advise, because you want to start taking the steps towards wrap up at this age. And to get through this, not sitting long enough and peeing on the floor, you want to use a toilet seat reducer for now. Can't really teach him how to use that himself yet because he's not that big and tall and agile, but keep the smart potty for later or for other rooms in the house. And we aren't even using a mini potty with Branson right now, who's about to be 12 months, because he does the same thing. He'll just get up, because the developmental task right now is to explore, right? And it's definitely on upright on 2 feet, right? So they're gonna be walking around exploring things all the time. Why would they sit? Why bother? Why bother? I could go outside and just pee standing up and just spread my legs a little bit and pee. And that's how I prefer to do it. But mommy doesn't let me do that. I'm not to do it. I don't want to do it her way. I want to do it myself. So the middle ground would be a seat reducer. And the one I love the most is WePod. So Anna posts up the link to goodiperfree.com/WePod, WEEPOD. And that one is relatively inexpensive, and they kind of sink in, and it's very comfortable. The other one I would recommend is Ginsey Reducer. The Ginsey Seat Reducer, GINSEY Reducer, I think is the end of the URL for that, Anna. The Ginsey one has characters on it. So if your child is interested in such novel things, it can be helpful. Let's go pee-pee on Lightning McQueen. Let's go pee-pee on Elmo. Let's go pee-pee on Dora, you know, whatever you want. It's got a good splash guard and handles, so it feels a little bit more stable too. The third option you could do is a Potette Plus. I think you put the HTTP in front of it so it's clickable if you could, Anna. The Potette Plus, which you can also link to that, I think it's Potette Plus, is the URL. What that one will do is teach your child to go on the same seat reducer that you're going to use on the go, which is also imminent. Shelly, if you're not doing EC on the go and you want to start doing that, there's also a mini course on that, and it's really good. And it's everything I know about that topic. But for the purposes of this conversation, if you want to use the seat reducer that you're going to also be taking and using on outings, it can reduce confusion and help him to learn to use it. The Potette Plus just folds open and sits right on top of the toilet seat and on any toilet, right? And the third one, Anna, is Ginsey Reducer, GINSEY Reducer. I think all one word after that. Check the link first before you post it. But anyway, I don't think you should take a break. I think you should definitely stay the course, because this is the point where if you take a break, you will probably end up potty training it too, which is fine, no judgment. It is also an opportunity right now to give privacy, to give the right receptacle, to show and reinforce the direction that you are taking as the parent, and to enable him by providing the right environment, the right reducer, the right amount of privacy for him to do it. So I see this as this crisis is an opportunity. And start the wrap-up process now. Get my mini course if you don't have it. I would really love to see you. Anna, could you please make a coupon for people to use today? Anything at Go Diaper for your tiny undies. Let's do 15% off. Tiny undies, Go Diaper free, any product, including the mini courses, the bundle, everything. So we'll post that coupon code here in a second, and it'll be good through midnight tonight. So if you're feeling like you want to, you take this opportunity, instead of taking a break, start to wrap it up. I'm serious. I've talked to so many people at 14 months who just took a break. Yeah, 15%, both stores. They took a break and then they regretted it later. They're at 18 months. They're like, I shouldn't have taken a break. I should have tried something else. Yeah. So try. Okay. It is possible. We just have to adjust for modern life, and you can do it. With Cooper, had I done this, because I don't know if he would have done the same thing because I didn't have him in cloth. With Cooper, I wish I would have done what I'm telling you to do at 14 months. It is harder to ditch diapers at 17 months and 14 months. And I'm not saying you should ditch them right now, but I'm saying you should start taking the steps right now. The Wrapping Up EC course or the Building Blocks to Potty Independence that are in my book. I wouldn't do a potty training experience at this time, but maybe at 15 months I would do one. It could help. So those are your options. I think that will get you started, hopefully.